Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Ask Dr. Bob. Tremendous questions once again. Somebody apologetically said, hey, what can I do to have more energy? I hate to bother you. You know what? That's probably one of the most common questions that I have in our practice. How to get more energy? Well, number one is you want to have sleep. Get to bed by 10 o'clock at night. Those hours between midnight, 10 and 12, is when your body starts to help recoup itself. There's a reset that goes on. You don't want to have exhausted adrenal glands. Your adrenal glands have everything to do with energy. They make hormones to help process blood sugar. How can you simply test your adrenal glands? It's very simple. Have somebody take your blood pressure sitting down and then stand up and take your blood pressure again. If your blood pressure drops from a sit to a stand position, it's a body signal to me that you may in fact have adrenal fatigue. And you do not want to have adrenal fatigue because you're going to be always tired. Another cause for lack of energy is subpar thyroid function. Common body signals for subpar thyroid function: cold hands, cold feet. You may wake up in the morning with a headache that goes away over time. You might want to consider, very simply put, is get a thermometer, shake it down, put it in your armpit when you first wake up in the morning. It should be 97.8. Or if you have a battery operated one, put it in your armpit when you first wake up in the morning. It should be 97.8. If it's less than that, you're going to want to have a TSH, a T3, and a T4. Most healthcare providers today only will do a TSH. That's just one part of the equation. We look at the T3 and the T4. They're all a part of the reason you may have subpar thyroid. So, from my experience, be in bed by 10, have your adrenals, and have your thyroid gland checked, and then supplement accordingly. What is a good appetite suppressant when on a diet? But what I have found when it comes to eating, the best thing to do is not have any kind of refined carb at all. You do not want to put sugar in your body. What happens is if you start your morning, let's say with a pastry, and if you're on a diet, I'm sure you're not eating pastries, but even fruit, what happens is that your body blood sugar goes up and then it goes down and you're craving more food. And that's one of the reasons that people are constantly hungry. Also, there's a hormone called ghrelin, and I would do a little bit of a research on that. Anything with high fructose corn syrup will decrease your leptin, which tells you you're full, and increase your ghrelin, which makes you to be hungry. You're better off to start your day with an avocado or an egg because that's going to keep your blood sugar steady all day long. I don't promote fruit. Fruit will throw your system off. Dr. Bob, are the thyroids tied to the adrenal glands? Yes, they are, because your adrenal glands are the fuel pump and the thyroid gland is the gas pedal. So if you need to have extra energy, what's going to happen is your adrenal gland is going to secrete some hormones, and it's this whole cycle. Cold hands and cold feet, bright light bothering your eyes are body signals for number one, thyroid, number two, adrenal gland. I was taping a Facebook Live the other day, and somebody had asked a very long question. The bottom line for them is they were having adrenal challenges, and apparently it looks to me like they may have had lots of services done. They've been to the Mayo Clinic, they're put on cortisone, they lost their hair, big challenges. My suggestion to you would be to have a saliva adrenal stress index done to see how your hormones are doing. Obviously, I'd want to see what you're eating for a week. You want your blood pressure taken from a sit to a stand position. I'm sure with all the different medications that your body's on right now, that your adrenal glands are probably totally confused, but we will need to drill down to find out exactly what is going on in your body. And you're over 60 years old, and guess what? So am I, and I work very diligently to keep my adrenal glands functioning at 100%. Last question. Dr. Bob, what are the best fruits to eat? First, avoid sweet fruits. I would not eat pineapple. I would not eat watermelon, because those will alter the blood sugar. What you want to eat is the apple. I promote at least 1/2 of a red apple every day. Apples have so many benefits. Number one, it thins your bile. And it's also a great Rust-Oleum product. So the apple is a real significant item every day, at least eat one half. Tremendous questions. I know they'll make a difference in your life.